Hi, my name is Alex, and today I want to show you how datalynx works and how it can help you analyze your data without you writing a single line of code. So first thing first, once you're in the app, you'll want to add source, which is going to be your database. So you'll have to go through a very simple process of clicking on this add source button and integrating your database. So specifying your username, hostname, password. And then what's going to happen is our model will parse your data, vectorize it, and especially the schema and not really the data in it, and the column names and table names. So then and establish the connection, right? So then when you ask questions, the model will be able to execute queries on your database and fetch only the answers. So and the results. So we basically don't keep any of your data on our servers, and all of your data is stored on your servers, right, from a security standpoint. So once you've done that and integrated, keep in mind it might take some time. So depending on how big is your database, so if it's extremely large and have a lot of columns, a lot of tables, it might take a little longer. If it's not this big, it's going to be really quick. So you'll see a status here, right, of the integration happening, and then you'll get an email after the integration is completed, so you don't have to sit there and watch it. You can just go do something, come back when it's done. So once it's done, what you'll want to do is, and I highly recommend doing this, you go to configure, and you first of all select all the tables you want to use, because there might be some obsolete tables you might not want to use. So you just select the tables you want to be using, right? For this purpose, for this example, I'm just going to use all the tables. So I selected all of them. And then, excuse me, a very important step is to specify what does your company do. So in this case, we have, this is obviously a test database. So we sell parts, like details for cars, right? So you might want to specify what your company does. So not all the databases are this straightforward, obviously. So if your company is more mature, it's very niche. So it has some terms that AI might not understand and not get, right? Because sometimes you might have different meanings for different words. So you might just specify it here exactly what you do. So when you talk to AI might gonna better understand what is the request and what you wanna it to do, right? So you add the name here, the description here of your database or your company basically. And here, next step is really important, guys, is you should go through each of these tables and specify what is the table responsible for. So what is it supposed to do? Like this customer table is straightforward. Obviously you don't have to do this for every table, but if there's something not really straightforward, like parts up, right? In this case, AI probably gonna know, so this is parts supply. But if you have some tables called with abbreviations that might not be clear for the AI to understand, you should go here and add your table description, right? So this is done for better accuracy, and so again, AI just better understand your request. And the same for the columns, right? So we might have something like PS availability quantity, right? So this is kind of straightforward. Yeah, like AI might guess what it is, but if you have something more like, again, complex, you might also specify this, what it means, right? So availability, quantity, like available in this case. And that's it, very simple. So you should do this only once after the integration happened, and it's not something you're gonna typically do like every time you run your analysis, unless you add some new tables. So that's it. Once you've done this, once you've gone through all this descriptions for the columns and the tables, you might go straight to the chat and create your chat, right? So right now, I already created my new chat, and you can ask any question you want about your data, and it's gonna be generating you the answer, right? So it's gonna generate you the answer. Let's ask who are the top 10 suppliers based on the quantity supplied. Hit send, and just gonna see AI doing its magic. All right, so here what's happening is there is a SQL query again that was run and executed on a database, and there is an explanation of the SQL query. So for those of you guys that you don't know how to read SQL code and just prefer reading text, right? So you can just read through the steps, right? It says review the steps to make sure the query is correct. So basically what it means is to make sure that the request or the question was understood correctly by the AI. So you're going to read through this all, And so we first look for all the parts at the suppliers, we match each part to supplier using unique key, we group all these parts by respective suppliers, so we can see which supplier provides which parts, calculate total quantity of parts supplied by each supplier, okay? And then we sort the suppliers in descending order and limit to 10 suppliers. Okay, that sounds good to me. So we can see the supplier name and total quantity supplied, right? This is exactly what we asked, right? And then again, you can always click on SQL and read the SQL here and just make sure that it's was calculated correctly if you want to do it this way. But yeah, this is that. So it found the answer, and you can ask a follow-up, you can ask to clarify something, you can talk to it like as if it was just a, you know, your chat GPT. And this is how you can basically now analyze any kind of data from a database without writing any code, using, you know, BI tools, or even asking, you know, constantly bugging your engineers about the requests. I'll give it down from here. I hope you enjoyed, and go try it out. Let me know if you have any questions. And yeah, happy SQLing, guys.